My biggest decision every day is what am I going to talk to you about, in the hope that you will want to talk to me about it. And so today we decided, looking at probation and knowing the calls we've taken over the years, to talk about Chris Grayling and his incomprehensible incompetence. If Chris Grayling woke up every morning determined to be as incompetent as possible, he would struggle actually to be as incompetent as he's managed to be without trying to be as incompetent as is humanly possible. So we hit the 10:30 news, and I just have a little shufti at what's unfolding. And I just stumbled. I swear on all that I hold holy that I had no idea this story was possibly going to break today, that this judgment or this settlement was going to be reached. In fact, it's not a judgment that's been handed down, it's a settlement that's been reached, so there was no way of knowing that this was going to happen today. The government will pay £33 million to Eurotunnel in an agreement to settle a lawsuit over extra ferry services in the event of a no-deal Brexit. In December, the Department for Transport contracted 3 suppliers to provide additional freight capacity for lorries. Eurotunnel said the contracts were handed out in a secretive way. As part of the agreement, Eurotunnel has agreed to make some improvements at its terminal. I don't understand the full details. I don't know the full details yet, so I can't understand them. But it would appear that since we came on air at 10 o'clock this morning, questioning Chris Grayling's continued presence in the Cabinet, he has weed another £33 million of public money up the wall. Since we came on air. Any little reservations, and I'm not going to lie to you, I didn't have any reservations in the back of my mind that we were being a little unfair to Chris Grayling would, if they'd existed in the first place, have been completely annihilated by the revelation that another £33 million has made its way out of the Treasury into the pockets of the private sector as a consequence of his incompetence, it would seem, because, of course, the Secretary of State for Transport, when those 3 suppliers were contracted to provide additional freight capacity for lorries, was Christopher Grayling. DOB, April Fool's Day.